Welcome back to the Donny Sports podcast with Tommy and Jord. How are you, my friend?
I am excellent, Tom. How are you?
I'm very, very, very good because it's Wednesday.
We're counting down the days until Magic Round. Only 2 to go. You count Thursday as 1 and then Friday as 0?
Yeah.
Okay,
every day this week, my alarm has been by Flash in the Pan hip hop artist B.O.B.
Yeah?
I've got the magic. Every morning, I'm waking up to that every morning.
What a way to wake up.
What a way to wake up.
Holy shit, if that doesn't get you ready to just crush the day.
Pause this podcast, undownload it, and go listen to B.O.B. until Friday.
Absolutely.
and then listen to the Bloody Room Beers podcast we did.
There you go. That was a good one.
Very good. But no, I'm good. I've had a good weekend. I realized today that I will be here every day for a week at the Caxton, the best and greatest pub on planet Earth.
Not bad.
I was here last night to record. I'm here tonight to record. I'll be here tomorrow to shoot a video with Darson Klutz. I'll be here Thursday night just on the piss. I'll be here Friday night for Magic Round.
What are you doing Thursday?
Thursday night, just hanging out.
Just why not?
Just hanging out.
Yeah, righto.
Can't get enough of the place.
I don't blame you, to be honest.
No, but we had a good weekend.
Yeah, it was fun. Went to the Rabbitohs Broncos game.
Yeah, and you massive turncoat.
Yeah, well, I saw the halftime score. I went outside. Look, it's a bit chilly, isn't it? I might have to pick up something.
What is this about? If you obviously, if you're listening and not watching because no one watches, it is a Rabbitohs scarf, and it just baffles me why you've done this.
Well, listen, when you don't like the Broncos, you got to go for the team that pumps them.
Yeah, but there's a difference between going for a team and actively buying their gear.
It was the cost of 2 pints. There's a little stand outside, $30. $30, get your very own Rabbitohs scarf.
I remember I shoved a camera in your face straight away, and then you said, "I'm just doing a bit," and then and then I couldn't figure out if the bit was liking the Dolphins from the start, and you're letting your guard drop a bit, or the bit was the South stuff.
No, I'm all on the Dolphins still.
Yeah,
you got to have a second team, I think.
And my second team is South too. Funnily enough. So, and to be fair, I own a South scarf too. I bought one last year.
Then why are you giving me shit? What the fuck? You might become your first team soon, though.
No. I can't do that. Because like I said, when you search Donny Sports on TikTok, the first thing that comes up is Cowboys.
I'm going to change that. I'm going to nothing but search Donny Sports Rabbitohs over and over again.
It's going to be hard to out-search the millions and millions of Donny Sports fans. International sensations. It's hard to change the algorithm once they're hooked in.
The Venn diagram of Cowboy supporters and Donny Sports listeners.
It's a circle.
It's a circle.
A perfect circle.
Yeah.
And they all hate me.
And there's millions of them. I don't like that.
Nah, I don't know.
All right.
There's a few. Actually, no, there is quite a few. I think most of our listener base are either Broncos fans or Cowboys fans, which is weird because most of them live in New South Wales. But I understand if you did live in New South Wales, you might not fully understand who you support or why you support them or what's really going on.
I just don't think they understand the game.
Yeah, just a lack of understanding about rugby league football. So I understand why you don't let your colours shine through.
We'll remind them in a couple of weeks.
Absolutely. And then I went and played... I had a golf lesson on Saturday.
Yeah?
Yeah. It took 16 off my pitch and putt stroke.
Okay.
But it was just so... When we got there, there was this old guy taking lessons out the front, like at the of the driving range.
Yep.
It was a group class, and there was these old mums, like they were like 50-year-old or whatever. There was about 6 of them, and he's walking up and down. And he's like, yep, just keep hitting them. And then he stops. He goes, all right, everyone stop. You know how you were just crunching it and you were hitting them, and they all looked like shit? That's because golf isn't as easy as you think it is. I was like, what the fuck? What a hectic way to be. I was like, if I'm there, I'm like, I just paid you $120 to call. You've wasted 5 minutes of the class just to call me shit, which I know because I'm here to take lessons from you. I obviously think golf is hard if I'm here to learn.
Maybe it's like negging, where he comes in and gives them shit, and then they'll stick around and keep buying the courses.
Maybe. Well, it's like when we were playing, they recorded some of my shots and then had me next to a professional golfer.
Oh, Jesus.
And the killer is like, here we have this athletic man outdoors in perfect sunlight with a perfect swing. And then next to him, I guess, as the best way I could describe it, is an ogre in a cave with a stick.
We had Shrek taking
like,
swings.
See, yours isn't quite like his. I'm like, No, and why are my knees that size?
There's a bit more wrong here than just my swing. Fucking hell.
He's like, see how you're somehow so stiff but so loose? I don't
Now, there's one thing that I wished I could use, but we hadn't introduced it yet. Now, Friday night after the game, drunk purchase from the Caxton car park.
Yep.
I've bought these little bells.
Yes.
So every week, as you know, Tom outs himself as not the common man.
Yep.
So I bought these little bells.
Allegedly.
Yeah, well, we'll find out. I've bought these little bells just to ring every time you say some shit that just is not the common man.
Yeah, well, we'll just do this one time. That's going to be probably the first and only time that the people hear that, probably. So I hope you cherish that sound.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Well, let's get into some stuff that happened on the weekend regarding sport. The Dolphins lost, the Cowboys lost, the Tigers won.
Yeah, unheard of.
I think you know what it was that sent the Tigers over the line?
What?
During the Friday show last week, we didn't say a negative thing about anyone. And then just a random pot shot during the conspiracy theory segment from me, I think, was the straw that broke the camel's back. Just out of nowhere. We're not talking about rugby league at all that I've just mentioned. Yeah. And what's going on at the Tigers?
Wakeman's seen it. He's not happy.
Wakeman's seen that. He's fired up. But, just rugby league was pretty wild in general. But I was kind of an off week for me. I watched a lot of footy, but I've just been so focused about this weekend that there wasn't too much I wanted to recap. But in the AFL, a hectic goal.
A nuts goal.
Hectic goal from a Brizzy boy.
From Ashcroft.
Yep.
If you didn't see it, which I doubt you did if you listen to this. What's happened is Ashcroft's grabbed the ball jumping, and then while still in midair, put the ball down onto his boot. He's in the pocket, mind you, like on the boundary.
Yeah.
And he slotted the goal through. Yeah. All in one swift motion.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking unreal.
Yeah. Wicked goal. And
it's his debut season too.
It got me thinking.
Did it?
Yeah. Well, a lot of things do. I am a thinker. I am a strong-minded person that needs his mind often exercised.
Absolutely.
Not only do I exercise my golf on the weekends, I like to give my brain a workout too.
A couple brain teasers. Some mind bogglers on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Don't doubt you.
The biggest brain strain I do most weekends is sitting down and watching the Cowboys play. But anyway, just like, how? You know? But it got me thinking, what would be harder, right?
Okay.
And these are the 4 options I'm going to hit you with.
All right.
A kick from the sideline in NRL, a conversion to win a game.
Right.
A kick from outside the 50 in the AFL after the siren to win a game.
Yep.
A half-court shot as the buzzer's going off. Or a home run, bottom of the 9th to win the World Series. So you got the pressure. Which one's...
Now, is this me personally doing it?
You personally. So like from your skill level now to get there, what do you think's harder? What do you think it's harder to accomplish as a
even
human?
The easiest one, I'd have a 5% chance.
Yeah. But if you were going to if you had those 4 options in front of you and you had to sit down and be like, which one am I going to get to quickest?
Yeah.
It's got to be the AFL, right?
I think AFL, only because I used to play it.
Yeah, so that's going to be the easiest one.
I reckon if I could train for like a couple days, I reckon the sideline shot NRL.
Whoa.
Because...
big chat.
Because...
Big chat. Huge chat.
I don't think you're as far out. I think that's a big thing for me, is the distance.
Yeah, but you're all the way off to the side, bro.
I don't think you understand how hard it is to kick 50 metres.
I mean, it's not 50 metres as the crow flies, but they're coming back like 30 odd, and it has to go across. So
I don't know.
It's not 50. It's not 50. It's not even close to 50. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it's not even, but you have to bend the ball in, you know?
Yeah, I guess so, but enough training, I think you could get it down.
I think also baseball, the home run would be hectic to try and hit a home run against.
You'd never be able to swing on that.
Nah. I reckon.
Depends who's pitching.
In order of what's easy, as far as I'm concerned, is kick outside the 50. No, sorry, half court shot.
Really? That's the easiest.
Yeah, kick outside the 50.
Yep.
Kick from the sideline, then home run. I think hitting a home run's just so fucking hard.
Yeah. Is it a machine pitching? If it's a machine pitching, it's the same thing every time. Yeah.
No, because
that's the hardest. That's the hardest.
Yeah, it's like you're getting dropped into one of these scenarios.
Yeah, okay.
Which one would you dread the most?
It's the baseball.
It's got to be the baseball, right?
100%. That'd be fucked.
It'd be absolutely fucked.
Because they're going like
7, bottom of the 9th. Yeah.
120.
And they've got 3 different or 4 different balls they might throw at you in their arsenal. You don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had give it 6 months to train, I'm probably least likely to do that.
I mean, not only that, even if you manage to tip it, you
Yeah.
got to smack it for a home run.
Yeah, it's home run. Yeah.
There's no fucking way. There is no way.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
Well, in other news, rugby league news, New South Wales Cup, the Women's League,
Yeah.
finished 1-0 on the weekend, the grand final. Mental.
Shout out to the goalies in that. They must have done
The
well.
goalies, well, it's actually funny you say that the women's, whatever the equivalent is for the A-League grand final, finished 4-0.
Really?
So, yes.
Holy shit.
Yes.
That's an unconverted try.
Yeah. But it got me thinking, like, is that the weirdest score you've ever seen in rugby league? It's definitely
it'd have to be.
It's definitely the lowest score I've ever seen.
Oh, 100%.
I don't know if I've ever seen a 1-0
lower.
before. No, well, you could be a 0-all.
No, 'cause you can't draw a
You
grand
can.
final.
You can't draw a grand final.
So that is the lowest score I think we will ever see.
Yeah, probably. And it got me thinking, well, what's the...
Thinking again.
Bro, what am I keep on saying this. I'm one of the sharpest minds going around. I am one of, if not the sharpest mind in Brisbane.
Right, okay.
I like on the low.
Yeah.
I've had to push back Mensa because of my Donny Sports commitments.
That's commendable. That's really commendable.
It's
Sticking by your mates.
It's tough having a brain this big, Jordan, but you know what they say, God gives his strongest warriors the heaviest crosses.
I mean, your head is fucking massive. So.
Yeah, that's fucking for sure.
But I can talk.
It got me looking, what are some of the highest scores ever in the
Highest.
NRL era? Forget
Okay.
the lowest score, that's boring.
I'm going to go, am I guessing?
I mean, you can have a guess.
80 plus.
So, a game finished in the NRL era with 102 total points scored. It finished 32-70. All right?
Shit.
It was Canberra versus Newcastle, finished 32-70, and it had 13 different try scorers. A whole team of different try scorers.
Holy shit.
5 of which grabbed the double. The Raiders went into halftime 34-8.
Wow.
So it's
okay.
when you think about how they only lost the second half 24-36, yeah, it's still shithouse.
I mean, what happened?
I don't know. Joey Johns was playing that game. Kirk Gidley was playing that game. Todd Carney was playing that game.
We're going back a little
and
bit.
he was playing at the Raiders, so it could be argued maybe Toddy wasn't the steadiest hand to steer that ship at the time. It could be argued.
Could be argued. Maybe.
But that game happened back in 2006, and I thought, yeah, that's nice. 32-70, that's a thumping. There's no other way around it. It's the highest score in the NRL era. But what if we go back even further to the history of club rugby league?
Take us back, Tommy.
So St. George blasted Canterbury out of the water, beating them 91-6 in the highest scoring match ever in club rugby league, right?
Fuck. When was that? What year?
That was back in 1936.
Right, okay.
The second highest score ever, 87-7, East blasted, you guessed it, Canterbury in the same year.
They've got a long-running heritage of getting fucked.
But this is what the craziest thing is they finished that season with 150 points for, 660 against, and they didn't come last.
What?
The only team that did come last is the only team they managed to beat all season. So Canterbury finished with 2 wins over the last place University, who managed to not win a game all season, finishing the season with a point differential of minus 420.
Fuck me.
Blaze it, bruh.
They were paving the way.
Jesus Christ.
That is cool. Surely there's just some phone-in players.
It's-
There's no way that's...
I mean, back in 1936, like, what can you do?
yeah.
Like, they're not even, like, painters, probably. They're probably bums. Like, surely 1936...
Whoever turned up to the stadium that day.
1936 rugby league is essentially legalised bum fights, right? But university, so they're school kids in university. You'd have to imagine it's just grown men. Oh, you think you're clever, do you? Yeah. Just fucking feeding
Flatten
them.
Yeah.
Feeding them.
Do you ever see that bomb fights guy, Dr. Phil?
Yeah, I've never seen him on Dr. Phil.
You didn't see that?
No.
Okay, so this guy, if you don't know, this guy started doing like homeless people fights and putting them online.
Fucking hell, yeah, that was bumfights.com, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think someone else bought that domain name.
Really?
Yeah, to do something else, I don't know. I haven't been, you'd have to ask someone else.
Oh, okay, yeah. But so he went on Dr. Phil, and he's dressed himself up as Dr. Phil, and he shaved his hair and everything with like the big bald thing on top.
Right.
And I got an argument with him. Yeah, I can't even seen it.
So he's like the original troll.
Yeah.
Back to weird scores like we were talking about. So there was once a game of soccer. Chris Nichols scored 4 goals in one game, and that game ended 2-2.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
No. He's too good.
He's too good.
He's too good.
He's too good.
Wow.
Fuck it, I'll play myself. So it was Leicester City versus Aston Villa. He scored in his own net 14 minutes in before leveling it up at 40 minutes. Came out of half time, feeling fresh after half time, chucking it into his own net in the 54th minute.
Oh, yeah.
But then he managed to save the game, leveling himself in the 86th minute to win the game.
That's unreal.
Grading himself, I guess you get yourself the 1 point there. No, you've officially lost 3 points.
Well, do you get MVP for both teams?
Well, it's funny you say that because he finished that season as Leicester City's 5th highest goal scorer.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
How good is
Surely
that?
he's getting a call up to the best and fairest night. Bringing him up.
You got if you're in the top 5, you got to get invited to the awards night.
That's not an award you want.
Dude, how crazy is that? Like, you start off the game rough, you fight back, go into half time. That was pretty fucking crazy, eh, boys? I bet nothing like that will ever happen again.
Well, that's the thing. It never happens, right? For if it happened to you twice in the same game.
Absolutely mental. I just love that, like, obviously, like, in our minds as I'm telling this story, he's, like, dribbling through the field and kicking it into his own net, right?
He's just running past
obviously
cones.
not what's happening. But he's on record saying the second goal he scored, the second own goal that he scored, is the best header he's ever hit.
Take your wins, man.
He's like, he's unstoppable. He was never going to get there.
That's so good.
I just couldn't believe that when I read that. It might be the weirdest box score I've ever seen.
He's done well, though.
Up there when Ryan Fitzpatrick for the Miami Dolphins, once had a game, he threw 500 yards and they didn't have a single touchdown.
Oh. Fuck, you'd be annoyed.
Oh, Fitzmagic. But, what a good segue that was. Speaking about magic.
Yep.
Magic rounds this weekend.
It is. I'm very excited.
Very excited.
I haven't been to one before. I've been to double headers. Not since they started the Magic Round, though, no.
Oh, I love Magic Round, and I'll definitely be with all the boys all weekend. I'm definitely not working all weekend.
Have you told them yet?
I've told some of the boys. Friday night, I'm all yours, though.
Oh, thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
Thanks,
You know, I've
mate.
still got time for the people that help make me the man I am today. So,
Oh, my God.
but we'll be kicking around Friday. Saturday night, you're not even going to be in and around here.
Not tonight. I'll be here in daytime.
Yeah, and then Sunday, obviously, I'll be here again. There's so much going on. I don't think I'm allowed to announce any of the stuff that's going on for the boys just yet. But
Nah, I wouldn't.
I'll be hanging around with them, especially on the Saturday. I can say that. We're doing a treasure hunt with Bluebet, so I'll be kicking around with them, filming for them. So
Come say hello.
come say hello.
to Tom.
Yeah, to me.
It's always to Tom.
If you come up to me, if Darcy and Klutz are there and you see me filming them and you like push past them to come say hello to me, I'll love you forever.
He'll buy you 3 beers.
3 beers on Jordan's card.
I'm spewing. I'm going to miss a Saturday. I don't know who the fuck plans their 50th and puts it on Magic Round.
No.
Oh, hang on. I do. It's my mum.
Stupid
So
bitch.
fucking... Shout out, mum, you bitch.
Just before we started, also, can I mention, I saw a video from What's New in the Castle.
Shout out the boys.
Shout out the boys. Talking about possible other locations for Magic Round.
Like there is any.
Kindly fuck off. Like, this is our... It doesn't... They're like, we should...
What did they say?
They're like, oh, well, since there's 2 teams in Brisbane now, fuck off. We earned those 2 teams.
We sell this cunt out.
It's
year
every
after
week
year.
it's still pumping. Every week it's still pumping no matter who's playing. I'm pretty sure even the Reds are getting more people there because of it.
Is there any better setup though to having Suncorp and then you've got all of Caxton Street?
No.
Not like you need the whole street.
No,
there's
you just
only,
need at the corner.
There's
here.
one section of Caxton Street you need.
Obviously, there's only one part on the street that you
It's
need
named
to be
after
at.
the street.
Yeah.
Or is the street named after this?
Oh, it's a bit of a chicken and the egg thing. I like to think that that the street is named after the Caxton.
I think so.
And it's just weird that it's called the Caxton Street Hotel.
But what better setup in rugby league is there? I mean, Acor's out and fucking whoop.
This is rugby league.
It is.
This is rugby league. No, they're saying, oh, what if we take it to Melbourne? And don't get me wrong.
Fuck off, Melbourne.
I love Melbourne, bro.
They have enough.
But around Amy Park, the setup there with all the other stadiums is elite.
Oh, it's top tier.
And getting there is elite.
Yep.
Where's the pubs? Where's
Take
the
the
pubs?
trams. Get on your little trams.
Yeah, fuck off.
Head off to the pubs.
On your little fake trains.
Yeah.
If it's not the Cuck Express, I'm not interested.
Commit. Make it a train or fuck off. You've glorified little buses that can't even turn anywhere.
Then they're saying New Zealand because of everything they're sacrificing. Listen, I back that, but the question you have to ask yourself is, if it's in New Zealand, how could it be in Brisbane?
It doesn't make any sense.
I can't really. It's hard for me to. I'm trying to wrap that around my head because if it's not, no, it makes sense on face value. It's like we put it in New Zealand, but then how would it come? How would it be in Brisbane?
Well, I guess it wouldn't. Is what they're getting.
Are they
at,
saying there should be 2 Magic rounds?
Maybe.
That's weird. It's really weird. And then the other one they said is Perth, and I just think,
Fuck off. What is their stadium at?
dude, it's like, then I guess they'd have to do it in fucking Optus. Oh, yeah,
that'd be Optus.
Oh, that makes sense that someone from New South Wales thinks putting footy matches in front of literally fucking no people doesn't matter. That's gonna. What a good look for the game that would be.
Yeah, start turning up to your fucking rugby league footy fields.
Day 2 sold out.
New South Wales.
You cannot buy a seat for day 2 at Magic Round up here.
We simply understand it.
The idea that would happen anywhere else, go get fucked. It just wouldn't.
Grade 10, I took science, SOS, English, maths, rugby league. We simply understand it.
Dude, if you didn't do Rugby League 101 when you graduated from grade 9 to grade 10, did you even grow up in Brisbane?
No, that you don't get a Queensland ID. They won't give it to you.
You don't get your driver's license.
They kick you out. They send you down south. They say, fuck off down there.
That's why you see all these fucking Melbourne number plates up here.
They're trying to come back up?
Because they're like, you couldn't get a Queensland license if you didn't pass Rugby League 101.
So you used to say, it says now the Sunshine State at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
You used to say just understands rugby league.
It used to say, even before that, back when it wasn't as PC, love rugby league or fuck off.
Actually, I have seen a few 8 in a row or 9 in a row ones getting around. Yeah, that's a real number plate you can get up.
I saw one time that just said unions for losers. I don't know what that was. That might have been an Adelaide thing.
I mean, I've seen a fuck off with full one.
I've seen a few of them up here. There are a few. They are not too few and far between up here.
You take the good with the bad.
There's a bit of bad up here.
You go far enough north. Yeah, no, I won't go. All right.
But we're talking about Metro Brisbane.
Absolutely.
Let that be said. I've got all the time in the world for the country, Queensland state areas and cities that my friends live in.
Yeah.
But when we're talking about Queensland, make no mistake, I am more than often referring to wholeheartedly Brisbane and then to a more further extent, North Brisbane. Make no mistake.
Do you know that Queensland's the only state where the capital city doesn't have more than 50% of the population?
Yeah, really?
That's just a little fact for
The only state in Australia?
Yeah.
What, isn't there only like 3 or 4 states and the rest are territories?
There's 5 states, 2 territories.
Yeah, I suppose it is still a good factoid.
There you go. I'm pretty sure it counts the whole of Australia.
I'll pop that in there. I'll remember that in my big brain.
Lock it up.
Yep.
Well done.
We're the most populated state in the city. But since it is Magic Round,
very good.
We're thinking, well, we love a punt. We love a punt, and since it is Magic Round, the only thing that holds us back from fully enjoying the weekend is the fact that it's not New Zealand. No.
Wake up yourselves, you in the castle.
Is that there's only so many markets you can bet on.
Oh.
Like overseas, you can bet on pretty much anything, whatever you want.
Well, when we first started the podcast, it was Super Bowl, and it was the different markets you could bet on Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Like the Gatorade color when they tipped it over, or how long the national anthem would be sung for.
Yep.
I want more of those. I want more of those in our games.
So what we did is we went away.
We did go away.
And we thought. Big thinking.
So I've been thinking.
What are some things that we want to punt on this Magic round that we're not able to? First one that comes to my mind, obviously, is under/over 1.5 brawls a day inside the stadium.
A day?
Yeah, under 1.5. Or I want to take a punt on overs on this.
Absolutely.
Over 1.5 fights a day inside Suncorp.
Now, what are we calling a scrap? Is it actually punches thrown?
Surely last year's all-in melee, they would have... You didn't see it last year? There was like a big 10-on-10 fight.
I think I was away.
Yeah, right. There was this big 10-on-10 fight. And what I loved about it was everyone was wearing different jerseys, and it just brings the game together.
Yeah.
And so... But
maybe that's the issue. We bring the game together too much.
In arguably one of the worst places to do it.
Let's get everyone fucking ripped,
dude,
and then cram them all into like this tiny little doors, and then spread them out
for 3 days.
Yeah.
No, I love it. Magic Round's the best weekend of the year.
No, it's good.
I actually do love it. But yeah, that would be my first one. Is over under 1.5 fights a day.
I'm taking the overs every day.
Every day. Every day.
So my first one is over under of beers poured at the CAC.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mainly because I'm curious of what that would be.
Yeah, I maybe we should ask Stirling.
I kind of want to know.
Yeah. Should I call him? No.
No, probably not.
Fuck it. I'm going to call him. He's not going to pick up.
You name drop dog.
I'm going to be very apologetic when he answers. I'll be like, he's probably like very busy doing something. That just goes to show the pool that I have here at the Caxton Hotel.
So if you want to call 0418.
But no, beers poured at the CAC is a good one.
Yeah.
It's a very good one. What do you reckon you'd set it at? I don't even know where I'd even start.
I'm going one night.
Oh, he's calling.
Stirling.
Hey.
Hey, bro, what's up?
I'm sorry to bother you. I wasn't going to do this, but we're recording. And we just wanted to do like a quick segment. This is being recorded. Sorry to bother you.
Rude.
We're doing markets that we want to bet on the weekend that we can't. And Geordie said beers poured at the CAC. And we're wondering, like, do you have any fucking idea what you'd set that over under at?
Let me think about it and I'll get back to you. Are you here now?
Yeah.
Yeah, upstairs.
Am I live?
You are live from the Caxton Hotel.
Am I live on the pod?
I didn't even know you were here. Well, if you can think of it, do you want to come up and say it?
Yeah, right. I'll have a think.
All right, fuck yeah.
Go through. Why don't we go number of kegs?
Yeah,
right,
that's
all
good.
right.
I like that.
All right, we'll go number of kegs.
All right, I'll talk to you soon.
I'll pop in.
Fuck yes. We're getting a visit from the King of the North.
I can't believe it. I'm going to take this off.
Go ahead, take that down for me.
My next one, simple one, NRL based. Victor Radley to get sin binned.
That's such an easy one.
I think it is.
Such a nice one too.
100%.
Could you imagine that if you were on the inside track of the NRL 2 years ago before the head high chaos?
Yeah.
And they had a market for number of sin bins and it would have been set at like over 3.
Yeah.
You would have been printing cash.
Oh, 100%. They would have got on that so quick though.
Absolutely.
You'd been done.
Another one, an easy one. I was going to say attendance, but then much like you, I thought attendance at the CAC.
Yeah.
Attendance at the CAC would be huge.
Oh, they must pump
They
fucking
couldn't even
huge
count
numbers
it.
through
They
here.
couldn't even count it.
No, I mean, they do scan them. They got the iPad thing and they scan
Yeah,
your
but
ID.
that's like after the game. If like just normally in the afternoon when it's... Oh, maybe for Magic Round, they probably do have to scan everyone in.
You'd have to.
I forget. I forget. We're
Whatever
getting
that
very
is. It could be done,
about
yeah.
these things that don't exist.
I like that one though.
Another good one I had was number of people vomiting at Suncorp Stadium during the Dragons versus Tigers game. It's the first game on the Sunday.
Yep.
If you could embody the opposite of a fucking hangover cure, it's the Dragons versus the Tigers in the sun on a Sunday when you're 2 days old.
That's the worst thing you could be doing.
Fucking hell.
After 2 solid days of drinking, sitting there Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Sun beating down on you. Although it's not going to be too hot this year.
You don't think? It's not going to rain, is it?
Nah.
Oh,
I had a look
fuck.
today. It was pretty clear. My next one is the attendance drop at halftime during the Cowboys versus Roosters game. So I want to know how many people are going to leave at halftime.
Yeah, right. Funny that you think that anyone's going to be there for kickoff. That's the big joke there.
Surely you'll be there.
Oh, no. I think I'll be there. I
There
might
you go.
be here watching it on the screen at the
You might
Caxton
have
Hotel.
to be. Just have some separation between you and the game.
Yeah, there has to be something because obviously me being involved isn't helping anyone.
No.
And then the only other one I had was number of dance cams, but that's kind of wank.
But that dance camp on Friday was fucking
It was
atrocious.
so bad.
Yeah, imagine getting pumped. You're down 30 points. There's like 5 minutes to go. And they go, all right, Bronx Nation, dance cam. And they tried it on 2 people and they sat there and stared at it. They're like, nah, this is fucked.
One thing that I'm grateful for, though, is it is a Broncos away game.
Right.
So I won't have to hear kapow every time Marty somehow touches the ball.
Maybe that was a one-off just for us.
It surely couldn't be a one-off. That had to, because I said that, I was like, I could imagine being in that room in that stupid meeting where they're like, oh, I've got such a good idea.
Yeah.
How about every time Marty touches it? I'll have the mic right and I'll say kapow.
Terrible.
It's
Weren't
so
they down
weird.
too when they started doing that?
Yeah, they were down.
Yeah.
Well, they were down the whole game, weren't
Did they bring Buck out at all?
Nah, I don't know. I think maybe they've let Buck out to pasture
Yeah.
after that one. But
My next one is...
oh, you got more? How
I've got
good is
2
that?
more. I've got
Oh, fuck
2
yeah.
more. The next one is whether the crying cowboy meme gets posted. And I've got that at $1.01.
Hopefully, if they are losing, that'll be in the middle of the day, and I'll be so gone that I won't be able to post that.
You might as well just schedule the post. You know it's going to happen. You already know it's going to happen.
Piece of shit.
And my last one, and this might work at the CAC too, but I want to know the most popular spirit sold at Suncorp.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be Bundy, bro.
I don't know if it is.
It simply has to be Bundy.
Everyone that I know people that drink Bundy, but everyone that I go with usually drinks bourbon. And
Nah,
you
I think
you go vodka.
yeah, that's a new thing.
Yeah?
That's very new.
What you used to do?
I used to do bourbon, but I think what it is the sugar in it. It was giving me like early onset hangover.
Yeah, right.
So it was like sending me already like I was having a hangover when I didn't need to have one.
Switched it up.
Off the rip.
I reckon it's bourbon.
No, I think it definitely used to be bourbon, but now I'm just I don't know why I just have a better night when I start on beer and go to the voddy and stay on the voddy. No. Lemonade,
G'day.
not lime soda.
How you doing?
Here he is, King of the North.
You might be able to tell us what's the most popular spirit, like by volume.
Smirnoff, it is?
It's vodka?
Wow.
Shit.
I thought it was for sure going to be fucking... I thought for sure it would be Bundy. All right, special guest, the Prince of Queensland. He let me bother him after Jordan's little bet. We're doing over-unders of...
He's the Prince of Queensland.
Yeah.
He's the biggest fucking cheater.
We're going over
Throw me off. We're going over-unders on kegs sold this weekend. I'm going to... Fuck, I don't even know. You've been in hospo more than me. You start and I'm going to go off your guess.
I'm going to go 110.
110. Surely it's more than that. I'm going to say 111. No, I'm going to say 100 and... Fuck, I don't even know how many beers would be in a keg. Let's go 100 and... 100... Let's go 150 at least.
That's spot on.
Well done.
Go with
100
overs or unders for that.
So over under 150 schooners, and I'm going to take the over.
150.
Kegs.
150 yeah.
Everyone's going to pass it around. Everyone takes a sip.
Over under 150 kegs, I'm going to take the overs.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge.
Can you let us know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll just say it's overs anyway.
Well, I hope it's better than last year. So it's
It feels like it's going to be better.
Yeah.
I mean, attendance is up across the board.
Yeah.
To the games.
I reckon it's going to be crazy. All right. Thanks, lads.
Cheers, bro.
you.
Thanks for that.
Have a good one.
Wow. Imagine that, 2 guests in 1 week.
Royalty. Yeah. I can't believe vodka was the most popular.
That
either.
has actually blown my mind. Vodka's the most popular drink at the CAC.
Yeah.
Or most popular spirit. Surely Forex
You'd have to think
takes
that
the
that
cake.
translates to Suncorp as
Yeah,
well.
it'd have to, right?
Although you're the only one I've ever seen get vodkas.
Yeah, and they come in a smaller cup.
You know what it is? Pub. Stadium. I reckon it's different crowd.
I reckon a lot of people too. Here on the Friday night when they got the music on and stuff, it's like, it is a club. It's pretty much a club.
Yeah, yeah.
In there when the music's playing, that dance floor will be just as packed as any club in Brisbane.
It's a club without all the bullshit.
Yeah, bro, it's way better than a fucking
Fucking
club.
hate clubbing, but I like it down there.
Yeah, like when I'm getting pushed around by there, it's all good.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I don't run away to Hotel LA like my piss weak mates. Because I love it down there.
Yeah.
But in the club, it gets hot, steamy, and sweaty, just like when you're 18
Rubbing
years
up on
old.
a man.
Yeah.
Loving it. Shoulder to shoulder. Ass cheek to ass cheek. Come catch up with us Friday night. We're going to be fucking having a great time.
Yeah.
And come rub ass cheeks with us.
I want 3 to 4 to moon landings on Friday night. 3 to 4. But actually, I heard from the sock whisperer,
Sock bandit.
the sock bandit, on Friday night. Do you remember we were outside and I saw a wet sock? And I said, look at that. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I was like, look at that. It's a fucking wet sock.
Yeah.
He messaged me today. He's like, I hit a sock in the Caxton Hotel.
No fucking
And I'm like, there's no way. I'm sure I saw a wet sock, which it was probably wet when it got there.
Straight off the foot, it was wet.
And he reckons he's going to, at one point, if it's not this weekend, he'll at one stage hide a Dolphin sock, a Cowboy sock, a Storm sock, and a Bronco sock for all us 4 boys. And whoever finds it, I says, is going to get a kiss from Klutz.
Wow.
The Infinity socks.
Put a
He's like, I might get in trouble. I'm like, bruh,
Maybe.
if that's the thing you get caught doing here, delicately putting socks around, you might get questioned.
I mean, worst things have happened, mate. You're all good.
Worst things have happened to the CAC, like
Now, if you
me
put
being here blasted off my
you-
face drunk most Friday nights.
Yeah, he's a menace. An absolute menace. Worst thing, you could put a brick in it and throw it through the window, then you'd be in trouble.
Then you'd be in big trouble. If it comes up here to the haunt, I reckon if anyone ever, like, on a whim, decided to fuck with anything up here in the haunt, there's just so much memorabilia and cool shit up here, I reckon an alarm bell rings and Stirling and Alfie Langer show up and start beating you up. Because it almost feels like a trap. There's that much cool shit up here. It's
And
like
no one's
begging you to
looking
be
at it?
like, it's like, oh, no one will miss this, will they?
Yeah.
And I reckon you open that and on the other side is like, you know, in Harry Potter, when you open it, it's like, it's a live feed to Alfie Langer's house and he comes through. He just kicks the shit out of you.
It's like Indiana Jones. You get the trophy off the thing, you got to replace it with something, otherwise a big fucking keg of 4X comes rolling down.
Should we before we get into the calls this week, we're going to indulge you all with some football knowledge with our tips for this weekend. It's Magic Round. I'm feeling magic, and I'm feeling like I'm going to win a lot of bets this weekend.
I'm about to look right into the future
Yeah, absolutely.
and pull out the winners.
So we don't normally do our tips because, like, who are we? But I just thought it'd be fun because when you put all these tips together and add a little bit of juice on top, the odds go through the fucking roof.
It's nuts.
It's
fucking
absolutely
nuts.
ridiculous. I'll read out the 8-leg multi, and then I'll hit you with the odds.
Okay.
All right, we'll go back and forth about who we've tipped. Right.
All right.
First up on Magic Round Friday night, the early game. Bulldogs Raiders. They're getting it out of the way early. Who you taking? I'm taking the Raiders.
I went Bulldogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just have a feeling.
Okay, you just
I don't
got
know
a
why.
feeling.
I just have a feeling. After last week,
Yeah.
feel it.
Yeah, your dogs are out right now too. So
You got your fucking moccasins on
yeah.
Birkenstocks.
My
Yep.
Berkeys are barking. All right. So next up, probably the game of the night. Well, definitely the game of the night will be Manly up against the Broncos. Manly playing a home game at Suncorp Stadium.
It won't be.
You know, how good is that? I'm going to take, I think taking anyone but the Bronx here makes 0 sense.
Yeah, I went Broncos.
Yeah, I like that. And I've also got Cobbo to show us a little bit of magic on the night.
That's what you sprinkled in your airtime?
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
Cobbo to show us a little bit of magic.
Yep.
Next game, first game on the Saturday, in front of some sore heads, I'm sure. Warriors up against Penrith.
Yeah, this will be a rough watch.
I have to take Penrith.
You
I
have
simply have to take Penrith.
After what happened to them last week, they have to be coming out absolutely firing.
And it's nothing against the Wars, but they couldn't get it done at home against the Roosters. I can't
That
see
was
them
bullshit.
Get, yeah.
There was so many calls against them. Plus,
I know, but
plus they're injured to all shit.
oh yeah, absolutely. It's nothing against the Wars. I think they're a great team this year. They're definitely the most improved.
The where they are on the ladder, where are they on the ladder? Like they're slipping
they're,
down now.
They're 4th or 5th now.
Yeah, okay.
Might be
They
even
should
less.
be higher, I think.
Yeah.
They should be higher.
So I'm going to take the Riff there.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Sharkies Dolphins.
Yeah.
Battle of the aquatic animal.
One of them arguably meaner than the other.
Oh, much meaner.
One of them's a thinker.
And one of them from a town arguably meaner than the other. But I just simply have to. I think I simply have to take the Sharkies here. I can't see past the Sharkies.
I went Dolphins.
Wow.
I just believe. See, I was going to do the line, but it wouldn't let me.
Yep.
I think it was 9.5. I was going to have them to cover the line. Mm-hmm. But just to go head to head, Dolphins.
I like that. Storm versus Bunnies, game of the round without a doubt here.
Yep.
Ooh, where you going? Oh, no.
I've gone the Rabbitohs.
I've gone Souths to win and over 37.5 points. Now, I know most people are thinking, overs, Souths, Storm, won't it be an arm wrestle? It's Magic Round, baby. Fireworks will be flying. It's going to be a lot of fun, I reckon.
I'm very keen.
So I'm going Souths in the overs there.
Except I missed that game. Fuck, I just realised that. Fuck.
Oh, well.
That's the best game of the round.
Yeah. But just tip something.
Yeah, Rabbitohs.
Next up, we got St. George up against the West Tigers. And I'm going to say something I didn't think I'd say all year. I'm tipping the Tigers.
Yeah, no shit. You and me both.
I think I got to tip them. The week before, they didn't lose awfully. I think they probably they were in that game against Manly.
You mean the week before their win?
Yeah, the week before their win. They
Yeah.
they didn't. They obviously deserve to lose because they're losers. But but they were definitely in it, and they've been building the last few weeks. For them to beat Penrith, I can't see a world where they lose to the Dragons.
Yeah, look, battle of the losers. I think Dragons are just bigger losers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not fired up.
Turn that V on its side. That's an L, baby. Roosters, Cowboys. I don't want to get into it too much, but you got to tip the Roosters here, surely.
It's an easy choice.
It's
You
an
go
easy
Roosters. This is where I put in my anytime. I've gone Jackson Polo.
Okay.
He's going to get a try.
I like that. Jackson Paulo to find the
Everyone's
white
going to
line.
give it a try.
Yeah.
They're going to hand him out.
No.
Yeah, they are.
No.
Yeah, they are. Take the overs. Doesn't matter what it is. And the Roosters will cover it.
Well, this sounds like an early crow, which normally
Yeah, maybe it is.
which normally backfires, so I love it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Last game of Magic Round. If anyone's sticking around to watch this game when they're 2 days old, you're a stronger man than me.
Yeah.
We've got the Titans up against the Parramatta Eels. I don't care. But I've backed in the Titans here. I just can see them getting another win building from last week.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah,
I think
onto
we
the
picked a
Titans.
couple.
Yeah, I like
Similar.
that.
I think only the different was Bulldogs.
So if you bundle that all up together, I'm coming out at $184 as my price. What are you?
277.
Oh, very, very
Yeah,
nice.
not bad.
I didn't put any times in there. Oh, other than Cobb.
Well, you did then.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Not bad. That's getting up. If that gets up, ladies and gentlemen, if you see me, whatever you want. Whatever you want. Top shelf, anything.
If anyone wants to span off from the CAC.
Mate, you want to have a little play on the pokies down there, I'll chuck you $50. You want to go
Holy.
over the road and have a little play over there, I'll give you $110.
He's saying this with such confidence, like that, like he's going to give it to you on the Saturday, but that bet can't hit till Sunday, and you'll be long gone. long gone.
Next weekend, I will sort you out. If that comes up, we're all good. We're all golden.
Should me and you get into the calls?
I think we should.
I love it.
Shout out to the callers this week. If you want to call up, it's easy as fuck. Have a look on the Donny Sports Instagram. There's going to be a link there.
Yep.
What's it called again? The service?
It's a speak pipe.
Speak Pipe. If you were ripped in the Caxton car park this weekend for Magic Round.
If we do not get voicemails this weekend, if you are participating in Magic Round and we don't get a voicemail from you, I'd want to say unsubscribe, but please don't. We need as much as we can get. But
you're getting downgraded. You're not an international sensation anymore.
You're a homegrown hero.
You're going to be a homegrown hero.
You're a homegrown hero. Dare I say a homegrown champ.
Fuck.
I don't want to get into it, but...
I'll call you Muscles.
Oh, I'll call you homegrown champ. Let's get into the first call.
Boys, it's the Sock Bandit here.
Here he
It
is.
is
Yeah,
Friday
boys.
night. It's midnight. I've just gotten home from the Caxton after
yes.
watching what I can only describe as the shittest performance ever by the Brisbane Broncos. What the fuck is doing there? Cunt's fucked. I'm fucked. It's a vibe.
It's a long pause, is it?
Yeah, well,
for
look,
me?
I'm
Yeah.
surprised you got home
Fuck my
that
life.
late. I mean, we know one of the Broncos owners. He was out the
He
door.
was out with 15 minutes to go in the game.
He was done. He was sick of it.
That's disgusting.
So well done to you. I'm assuming you stuck it out.
Yeah.
And then you took yourself down to the
Came back
Caxton
to the
Hotel.
CAC. I did get a message from the Sock Band, and he messaged the Donny Sports Instagram page and said, "Are you at the CAC?" And I just messaged him a few days later saying, "Things I didn't see." This. I was too busy chasing my mates down the street. Moving on.
Would you?
Thomas and Jordan.
That's
it is
us.
your favourite, the Sock Bandit here.
Our favourite, nominated by himself.
I've calling back within
Done well.
10 minutes of my last rambling that
Now
I
12,
left.
10.
Sorry for your ears, because it would have been a fucking shit show. I can't even remember what I fucking said, to be honest.
Oh, dear.
I'm just calling back in regards to the topic on Friday's potty. With you guys talking about wet socks. And when I tell you, being the sock bandit, getting your socks wet after you've put them on before you go to bed, you come back to the bathroom to wash your fucking teeth, brush your teeth, good lord, and there's still water on the floor, and you step in it.
Yeah.
It just makes me fucking cry, because it puts me out of order. I've got
he's
5 pairs
lying.
of socks
He's lying. He loves
for
it.
5 days a week.
I know he
so,
loves it.
Geordie, whatever you're saying about not being able to find another pair of socks is a fucking carry-on. Because if you're wearing the same pair of socks to work every day for the entire week, that's fucking gross. And
No
you
one
need to
said
go to the
that.
doctors
No,
and get yourself
no,
fucking
no.
checked.
Now,
Take a mirror to bed and wake up to yourself. Bud.
I know. He's the connoisseur on all things sock here, but he's taking a unnecessary pot shot at you here. No one's saying that he's wearing the same socks to work every day.
No one said that.
What we're saying is you wear the same pair of socks to bed every night, and that's what we're saying.
Absolutely.
And I'd like to take exception with the fact that he's on here complaining about how much he hates wet socks. If you hate wet socks, stop getting them sweaty and wearing them to bed, bruh.
It just doesn't make sense. It's not adding
No
up.
sense
It's not adding
whatsoever.
up.
It doesn't add up, Sock Bandit. I'm sure we're going to get, dare I say, bombarded by Sock Bandit Friday to
Oh,
Sunday.
he's going to be ripped.
He's
all
probably
weekend.
he'll definitely find us because we're going to be around.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe I should just bring my swag up here.
Just the life of an international sensation, mate.
That's right.
You got to cover the face.
Moving on, we've got one from Checkmate B. He's back again. I love that it's an ongoing
What's up, boys? It
conversation.
is
Yeah.
Checkmate B here, aka the CC connoisseur, according to Tommy. I just want to give some thoughts and prayers
Oh,
out
Hey.
this week
I
for
like
the
that.
Queensland Police.
Oh,
Okay.
They've been unable to track these robbers Tommy keeps talking about. He keeps robbing the Cowboys each and every week. Tommy, can you please call Crime Stoppers? Since you're a witness, you keep witnessing this every week. It's a common occurrence now. Call Crime Stoppers. I'm not sure how they'll help the Cowboys, because last year was a fluke
shit.
and they haven't been good since 2017.
oh,
Yeah.
please.
Bit
Just
rough.
so you guys know, there is Crime Stoppers and get the Cowboys to stop being robbed
Well,
or
listen.
join the police force.
I don't think that's going to help
I
him here,
ain't
mate.
meaning to be bitter towards the Cowboys. The Dolphins are currently down 22-12, and I am
Yeah,
fucking
righto.
raging.
Got worse than that, bro.
Who's this,
Have
Broncos
a
supporter?
good weekend, boys.
No, Dolphins fan. Checkmate
Is
B.
he? Okay.
Can I just say, checkmate B, you have foolishly, as most Dolphins fans, most of the things they do in their life, they do it foolishly. You've foolishly tried to blow open an operation that me and Jonathan Thurston have been at the head of for the last 6 years.
You got to blow his cover.
Since his retirement, we've been actively working and trying to find out how we keep on getting robbed from and stolen from. And what you've done is try and bring light. You've obviously tried to call the Queensland Police. This goes above the Queensland Police. This goes so far.
It's above their pay grade.
This goes to the fucking top, baby. This goes all the way to the fucking top. And if you think you're going to get on here and try and spook me, Crime Stoppers, you think this is a situation for Crime Stoppers?
What do they even do? Pick up the phone?
This is so far past Crime Stoppers pay grade, you wouldn't fucking believe. The millions we've paid JT trying to get to the bottom of this.
Maybe he's the one doing it. Just take those millions.
The millions and millions in back-ended payments from his son for staying in Townsville. All right, last one of the day. From Anonymous.
G'day, gentlemen.
Oh, it's...
It's Benji,
Yep.
proud father of two here.
Thurston
Now,
Stat.
you already knew about my first son, Jonathan Thurston, but I bet you didn't know that I'm the proud adoptive father of the great Luke Brooks.
Wow.
AKA the
Didn't
new
know.
Blue 7.
I didn't know.
What a game, lads.
Yeah.
Round of applause, if you will. And, look, I bet you're shitting at about two rounds' time coming to Leichhardt with your Cowboys head on. 'Cause, mate, you're going to get a bit of an Anthony Watts treatment, I can tell you that. Robbie Farah's already been winding up his shoulders. He's ready, mate. And
Proper hiding.
I look forward to seeing you lads hopefully at Magic Round, eh?
Absolutely.
Let me know where you want to go for a beer, because George's shouting. Of course I'm going to call him a pipsqueak. Get that free beer. Stupid not to.
Fuck
And
off.
yeah, I had to rush this one to get in before recording, but hope you have a great week, lads, and up the Tigers.
Oh.
Premiers soon.
Yeah, man. Actually, well done on that win.
I love it. A few things to take away from there. First of all, if the Cowboys go to Leichhardt and lose, I don't even know what I'd do with myself.
You'd sell the jerseys.
I'd have to sell the jerseys. I don't wear them to the games anyway,
I don't
so I
think
might
you
as
get
well.
much. Yeah, true. I don't think you get much for him at this point, really.
Oh, really? Oh, really? I could do, yeah,
Who's buying a
probably.
losing team's jersey?
You know, fair enough. That's very fair. But secondly, you mentioned there, let you know where we'd want to get a beer. Bro, do your ears work? Or
I reckon I know a place.
I know one place. If you can get in to one of the most finest establishments, it's a very hard bar to pass to get
Now-
in here.
I've heard that getting into those German clubs can be pretty difficult.
Yeah, getting in at Caxton Hotel. Good luck to you.
Get in the Caxton Hotel.
It's going to be funny because there will be a line out the fucking door.
Probably straight out of Suncorp.
You're going to
right down here and straight in.
leave gate E, and people think they're going to be lining up for the train. And they get all the way out the street and be like, oh, I'm not lining up for the train. I'm lining up for one of the best nights of my life.
That's a line you want to stay in.
Absolutely. Like we said, there is a massive podcast coming this Friday with the Bloody Room Beers boys, but even more massively, Magic Round this weekend. If you're out and about, you know where we're going to be. We're not going to be anywhere else but the Caxton Hotel. So just come say good day, and please come to the Caxton Hotel. We need to get those overs on the kegs because you didn't see it, but I bet my mortgage to Stirling to go over. So we definitely need to hit the overs on that. Anything else you want to add before we go?
Big ups to the Dolphins.
Yeah, and one thing I would like to mention just before we leave. Funny how we didn't ring the bell tonight.
I know that you tried very hard.
What a wasted purchase.
I think
it's
you
going to be in the long
censored
run.
yourself. I don't know. This got ripped into on Friday's
On the Friday
podcast.
pod. Do they still work? Oh, no, they still work.
They're still there.
They still work. Just unnecessary.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it broke. I'll fix it.
Fuck this podcast.